Educators, coaches, administrators, they always try to do the right thing by kids. So I think this program has really kind of given a playbook to help everyone navigate through some of these things that we see kids going through.
Coaching Boys into Men is a prevention education program designed for high school-aged male athletes.
The program is really easy. It's a set of cards that give coaches topics they can have conversations with the boys about. So there's 12 conversation topics, and the coach can read them ahead of time, and then he goes in, and he's not teaching a curriculum, he's not imparting knowledge or lecturing the kids. He's having a conversation with the kids on that topic.
About once a week we meet as a team. We have collective team meetings for about 10 to 15 minutes. So it's not a huge time requirement on our part, which as coaches we love. It really is designed to give us these great, meaningful conversations. And you'd be amazed how many conversations outside of practice that leads to.
Well, they have a series of 12 different weeks. So they have prep cards, and they tell you kind of like an overview on the front card of what you should be talking about. And then on the back, they have specific questions, and they even have little examples of, like if you want to tell a story about a situation.
They're important lessons in life. We try to teach our student athletes that at some point, going onto the basketball court or coming off the football field, that's going to end. So when that ends, what are you taking with you from this experience? How does this experience make you a better person? How does this mold your life? How does this help lead the way to what you're going to do, whatever that is, in the future? And part of that is, how do you treat people? How do you treat yourself? How do you treat relationships in your life? So we're able to kind of spin it into a way that we can really make it meet the needs of our student athletes.
Sometimes a coach is one of the most powerful influences in a young athlete's life. They see that coach every day in practice, week after week, maybe year after year. They're getting the men in their lives that they respect, teaching them how to be men.
I would like to see this in every high school and even middle school across the greater capital region, because that's the age, this is the time when young men need to be exposed to positive role models.
It's an interesting generation to be a part of, to see young people and the challenges they navigate. They're trying to find their identity and figure out the world that they live in and what part of it they play. For them, we have to take a greater role as adults in their lives.
This program is really important because kids are navigating these things on their own. And I think coaches, they want to help them in life, but sometimes setting aside the time to think about these topics or figuring out how to start them can be difficult. And maybe we don't get around to having those conversations until there's an incident. So we're imparting this knowledge proactively, and we're getting the boys to think about it. And whenever we teach someone something, we also learn too. So I think it makes the coaches think about their language, think about how they're influencing their team members.
I think it's made me a better coach. I think it made the team grow closer. When they saw something was inappropriate, they would speak up now. I think the program was great in that aspect.
I think the biggest surprise for me is how many of the boys really, from the get-go, jumped on board and expressed just how excited they were to be doing some community and character ed piece. I think the team buy-in, the parent buy-in has been great. The responses from parents we've received has been overwhelmingly positive for us.
The ultimate goal for coaching boys into men should be the same goal as when you wake up in the morning. When we come as educators into this building, our goal is to make kids better people. And that's what this program does. It makes them better people. And you can have all the high SAT scores and you can be the MVP on the team, but if you don't treat people the way they should be treated, and you don't have the ability to have relationships and to be healthy in that part of your life, you can't be successful.
Anyone who has children, 40 minutes in a classroom, every teacher, anybody who happens to have access to young people is a coach.
So if coaches hear about the program and they want to get involved, they're more than welcome to reach out to us by contacting Wellspring, or they can talk with their school administrators about the process of bringing Coaching Boys into Men into their schools.